we're using the better camera, I should say. We're gonna see how it looks here in just a second. It's gonna be not as good as I probably want it to be, but that's alright. Oh my goodness. It's going to be a little tricky because we're doing this with the Pixel 8. Now, the Pixel 8 is a very, very awesome... Okay, that's not as good as I'd like it to be, but we will make this work, I think. Yeah, let's see here. Now, can we adjust this a little bit? Just a bit. We might be able to. Let's see here. Maybe. Oh, nope. Nope. It's not going to work out the way I wanted it to. Darn it. Hold on, let me try something just a little bit different. Here we go. All right, I think it's a little bit better. Just a smidgen better. How's it going, world? This is a little bit different. Hold on, let me put like and subscribe. Now, what I'm doing today is I'm actually purging a lot of videos on Thanksgiving. I want to wish you all a happy Thanksgiving, just from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate you guys taking the time. You guys are probably laying in bed, probably ate a whole bunch of turkey. I ate some turkey myself. I'm a little tired at the moment. And, yeah. Feeling good, though. Feeling good. Like and subscribe to the channel. That's all I ever want from everybody. But yeah, so welcome to the show. This is I'm filming this with the Pixel 8 wider lens camera. So it's a lot better. It's way better. In fact, this camera might be one of the greatest cameras I've ever used. So I'm pretty stoked about using it. This is neat though. So yeah, right now I'm just kind of going through all the different things, different videos that I got here, and let's see, I actually forgot to delete these real quick. I'm gonna delete 33 of these. I'm kind of going through as much content as I possibly can right now, and this is something I've been wanting to do for sure. Sometimes you gotta go through a lot of your material, you know, and if you don't, it's gonna end up owning you. Shit, I thought I was down to a lower amount. Yeah, I was definitely deleting a lot of videos earlier, especially when I was just kind of relaxing a little bit. I was like, well, I can get rid of some videos on the YouTube channel, and just kind of been purging away any irrelevant content, any content I feel just kind of wasn't really good for the channel, wasn't really working the way I wanted it to, just stuff like that. And yeah, you kind of, figure it out from there. George Washington says, gay ass. All right. George Washington, why are you gay? Why are you gay? But yeah, doing this on the Pixel, though, is really cool. I'm definitely a huge fan of the Pixel phone. It is one of the better ones. George Washington says, Fatty ate all that Thanksgiving food. You're damn right I did. Something I needed to do for sure. Yeah, so I'm kind of going through all the different material here. Got a lot of stuff here. A lot of stuff to delete. And you're probably wondering, well, why am I deleting so much material. It's like, well, there's a lot of irrelevant material that I've had that never got any views. I wasn't using good SEO, search engine optimization techniques at the time. And a lot of it's my older content that just never did very well, that I'm kind of getting rid of. You know, what's the point of keeping it, you know what I mean? It was just kind of shitty content. It's working, though. Yeah, kind of going through all these. There's so many different videos I've done, man. I've purged about 6,000 videos so far. Ever since I got banned from the YouTube partner I wouldn't say banned, suspended from the YouTube partner program. And the suspension is more of a temporary thing, more than anything. And but yeah, no, George Washington's right, man. I definitely ate all the Thanksgiving food for sure. But yeah, I'm really happy about this though. Just having this type of camera, this is a really, really good camera. I might need to wipe down the lens though a little bit because I have a protective lens thing, protective thing on the lens. But let me see here. But yeah, so I wanted to test out the quality of the lens, and it's definitely George Washington says, "No woman in your life. You ate it alone. Nobody wants to be friends with an Android user." It's a Pixel 8 Pro, dude. Pixel 8 Pro is pretty solid. I'm gonna say that right now. It's a solid, solid phone, and keep the Pixel's name out your mouth. I do like it though. It's a very nice phone. Man, there's a lot of stuff that I could purge away on my channel. I realize this kind of stuff I can kind of get rid of and do. Mark Velez says, "Happy Thanksgiving, Michael." Happy Thanksgiving, Mr. Mark. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. So, happy Thanksgiving, George Washington, though, my man. I appreciate it. So you need an iPhone because it's made by a company that's named after a fruit, which you need to eat more of. You're right. I do eat, well, I drink pomegranate juice, and I eat spinach, so it kind of helps. Maybe not perfectly, but... This is making me come. Mark Velez asks, how was your Thanksgiving today? It was pretty good. I got to spend some time with my mom. my mom and her boyfriend, and that was really cool. Had breakfast over there because they were gonna have Thanksgiving at a friend's house this year. So I got to have some breakfast with them for about an hour and a half. It was really cool. And then I ended up going to my girlfriend's place. We had Thanksgiving there. It was really good, honestly, really tasty. And then made sure I drove back before it got a little too dark. I hate driving at night. I'm not a big fan of driving at night. And then made my way back here. And then I called my dad to see how he's doing. He's actually having Thanksgiving at a friend's house, so he'll be probably have a drink or two with him tomorrow. And then actually, it's really cool. I did hang out with a couple buds last night. It was really neat. Drank some pub beers. Pub beer's pretty good, by the way. George Washington says, "No friends, stop lying." All right. George Washington says, "You have no friends." Thank you, George. I appreciate it, bud. Dude, I don't know who George Washington is, but the person behind this George Washington, I know who George Washington, the president, is. I don't know who's running the George Washington YouTube account, but whoever they are, man, they kill me, dude. They're killing me. I like how he calls me Gaza, though. I actually had a good buddy of mine named James. He would sometimes call me Gaza if I said something too gay. So it's funny that you do that. Is it James? Is that you, man? Maybe it's James. But man, it takes a little bit of time to go through all these videos because I got a lot on here, man. I'm really purging through. Like, it's taking some time. There's a lot of old short videos that I'm just like, yeah, why does this exist? You know, it doesn't really need to be here. Just lots of old shitty garbage. And I'm like, I could definitely purge a lot of this shit. But first off, I want to just say, Mark, how was your Thanksgiving, my man? I hope it was pretty good. That would have been fun. I could have did that over when I was over at my girlfriend's place. But no. But Mark, how was your Thanksgiving? Pretty good, man. Hopefully, it's pretty good. No, it would have been pretty fun to do a mukbang, though. Would have been tight. Mm. Still, one moment, folks. Sorry about that. I'm doing two things at once, and I'm trying to make sure I strike up conversation while I'm doing this. So yeah, like I said, this night of Thanksgiving, I'm purging all my old videos that are either like edits of other videos from other channels. For instance, the AI edits that were done, the Donald Trump ones. Those definitely needed to be purged because they've been, they're not very compatible with the YouTube partner program. What I'm trying to say is this. Basically, if you repurpose content a little too much, YouTube is not very YouTube will allow it on your channel. It's fine. You could have repurposed content on your channel, but it's just not. You just aren't qualified to be part of the YouTube Partner Program until you fix that issue. So I'm getting rid of a lot of old repurposed stuff. A lot of videos that also didn't do very well. I'm just getting rid of those as well. There's just a lot of videos I felt like back in the day that didn't do very well, and it's just cluttering up my channel. It's just videos of me rambling on, and I'm trying to focus more on quality versus quantity, because for a while I was uploading like 10 shorts a day, and it's just like, it kind of, you know what I mean, it just doesn't work. So I'm not done with the short form content, but I'm doing more vertical live content, which is cool. I think it'd be neat. George Washington is saying, yes, Garza and his boyfriend Mark. Gaza and his boy. Let's see. Mark Velez says, I had dinner with my family, grandma, aunt, and cousins. I didn't really socialize with them too much, so after dinner I was done. Oh, yeah, it's tough. I mean, especially if you feel like you don't really relate to your family or anything, that can be a little difficult. I'll admit, like I struggle, like even trying to talk to half of my family. It's not easy, man. I feel like a stranger amongst my own family a lot of the time, so I get it. I get it for sure. But it's tough. So you gotta make the effort. It's definitely try your best for sure to make the effort. Is what I could say. Obviously you're an adult. You can do what you want, but You guys think Joe Biden will try to make another run for presidency? Biden 2028. I think we need to have Biden run again. Let's have Biden back. I think Biden needs to come back, dude. Can Biden save us on Thanksgiving? Biden can save us. I do want to say, do want to give a shout out to all the liberals who thought they could tell me how to vote and tell me that I was an idiot for trying to vote for Donald Trump. And you know what? You're fucking idiots, because there were a lot of people who resented you for telling them how to vote. So they saw you and they're like, yeah, they probably were going to vote for Kamala. And then you were annoying, and they're like, yeah, if we vote for Kamala, or we're voting for woke. So let's not vote for woke, is basically what happened. And yeah, and then it's pretty much all she wrote, man. I think if you ask people honestly, do they like the woke shit? No. People don't like the woke shit. George Washington says you had dinner with your boyfriend. George Washington, I will ask, how was your Thanksgiving? I hope, honestly, that you had a good Thanksgiving. My man. I'm not going to try to make friends with you, though. But I will say this. I hope you did have a good Thanksgiving. Straight up. Like, I mean that. And if you had a lonely one or a tough one, I'm here for you. I'll embrace you with open arms, just like Diddy. But, look at these nuts, says, liberals. Hey, Garza, good Thanksgiving, I hope, says, look at these nuts. Oh, I had a pretty good one, man. I already explained it earlier. I don't feel like explaining it. It's a good one. It's actually a good one. So it ended up being good. But, yeah, look at these nuts, man. How was yours, dude? I hope you had a good one, my man. It's fun to talk to you guys, though, on Thanksgiving. I figured this is an appropriate title. Very simple. Thanksgiving Purge. People probably think that when they look at the title, they're thinking, oh my god, who is he purging on Thanksgiving? No, I'm just purging old videos. I just want to make that clear. But no, there's a lot of videos that I've been looking at in my YouTube studio on this, and realizing that, damn, dude, I just have so many junk videos, so many fucking junk videos, too many. Yeah, some of these that have like maybe one like I've been kind of getting rid of. If they're just me talking about bullshit and they only have one like and maybe not that many views, I'm just like, well, clearly just didn't click with people in the algorithm, so. And that happens. That happens from time to time. It's funny, I actually have a lot of videos that have done very well, so I just kind of keep the ones that have done really well already, that have a proven formula of people going back to them, and just kind of flowing from there. Yeah, I got a lot of videos on here that I'm just like, I can do fine without these videos. Now, the ones that I do keep, though, are like the cute animal videos or videos of people I care about. Obviously, I keep those, but yeah, a lot of my stuff where I'm just ranting about shit and it didn't do very well, I'm like, it's already just a short edit of the long form videos that already exist. But I felt like I was like, I get lonely doing this, just going through and purging all my old videos. I want to talk to people while I'm doing it. So I figured I got an audience. I can talk to you guys. And if you guys are lonely, you can, chat with me on here. So I was like, it's a win-win situation. Get to hang out with my home dogs, dude. Trying to get more subscribers for sure. That's one thing. It's kind of a tough one. Let's see. Look at these nuts says steak today because son had to work, drank, and shot tons of bullets. My man, dude, get it. Let's see. Mark Velez says, I'll be honest, with some extended family over at my home, deep down my tism was making me a bit nervous to make much small talk. Glad you can relate though. It's tough, man. It's not easy. Let's see, and then George Washington says, George Washington says gay ass. Let's see, Garrett says, OMG, I know you. Aren't you Lauren's boyfriend from high school? Do you remember Lauren Ustinina? Or whatever? Who is Lauren? Garrett, who the hell are you, dude? Trying to figure out who these people are. George Washington says Lauren was a man. Look at these nuts. Says George, chill out, buddy. Garrett says, aren't you a liberal too? You can't be perfect. So I'm getting attacked on my channel. Attacked is such a stupid word to say. I'm getting bombarded on the chat. That's why I love chatting with everybody, because it is kind of entertaining. I do get a sick thrill in doing this, so it would be funny if I was a liberal, though. I think, man, that's funny. I've been trying to look up more like because my audio configuration sometimes sucks ass a little bit. Hold on, I don't need this. Give me 1 second, folks. I gotta sign into some ChatGPT. Garza, the Kamala voter, says Garrett. Garrett also says that's what Lauren said. She hates you for voting for Kamala. She sent me the link. Mark Velez says, oh my gosh, Garrett and George Washington are such trolls. She said she dated with her in high school. Who the hell is Lauren? I didn't even have a girlfriend in high school. Like, how's that possible? All right, what high school are you from, Garrett? George Washington says, oh, really? Mark Velez. Oh, yeah. Give me 1 second, folks. 1 second. Still purging. Purging more videos, everybody. Just trying to purge the videos. Also, make sure you guys like the video and subscribe to the channel. The more likes we get, the more these videos get put out to people. So we really need as many likes as we can muster. So anytime you watch a video like this, hopefully you guys like it. And simp scribe. Make sure you simp. You gotta simp. If you ain't a simp, then you ain't a pimp, bro. If you ain't a simp, then you ain't a pimp, bro. If you ain't a simp, then you ain't a pimp, bro. All right, I'm doing a good job, you guys. Really getting rid of a lot of that extra content and staying long with a long ding dong penis. Look at these nuts. Says I voted for Bill Clinton. Damn, that was a mistake. All our jobs went to Mexico, Canada, and China. George Washington says no. Mark Velez says, I'm sorry, Mike. I just don't really enjoy clicking like on any videos in general. That's okay. It's never a requirement. Just an ask. George Washington says he's a crypto believer. George Washington, Bitcoin says Bitcoin's going to be forgotten. Of course Bitcoin's going to be forgotten by 2030. Bitcoin sucks. Now, I love betting against Bitcoin because it is the grift that keeps on grifting. Betting against Bitcoin is something that gives me a lot of money. So, like the same thing that happened to the NFT. Hell yeah. Well, NFTs are, all cryptocurrencies are a grift, by the way. I just want to make that very clear to everybody. If you're into NFTs and all that stupid shit, You're a part of a pyramid scheme, a Ponzi scheme, you name it. All right. Mm. Why does everybody think that I am gay? Why are you gay? Why are you gay? Oh, my pussy is my mussy. My mussy is a pussy. Do you guys have mussies? I mean, everybody's got bussies and they got mussies, dude. They got like all these things and oh man. Is it weird that I like talking about my bussy? One moment. So the grift that keeps on, I think my channel is a bit of a grift because it's like some sort of I've basically become an OnlyFans model, a glorified OnlyFans model, and that's kind of the worst thing about this channel has become the epitome of everything that I should despise in this life. But yeah, I need more NFTs. Can you lend an N word in NFT? All right, can you please? Mark Velez says, genuine question, Mike. Are you growing out your hairs, or have you forgotten to cut them? I've been thinking about growing out my hair for about a month, and then just cutting it is kind of the thing. So I kind of let it grow out a little bit. It gets a little long, gets a little shaggy, true. And then during the wintertime, I let it grow out for sure. But I like it a little bit long, just so that way when I cut it with my little floby hair thing, I can easily cut it. So it makes life a little easier. I don't know if that answers the question very well, but it makes things a lot easier though, for sure. But yeah, it's one of those things that I just prefer to have. Usually my hair is pretty short anyway. It's definitely a little longer than usual. Would you say your go-to haircut's the buzz cut? Asks Mark Velez. I keep it all very even. I keep it all very even. In fact, it's usually just about an inch everywhere. I keep it about an inch everywhere on there. So it's not. That's pretty much the style of hair I like. I keep it even. You can tell I cut my own hair. Obviously, I haven't been to a barber in like 15 years. I think 15 years might actually be accurate. Surprisingly, so 15 years it's been since I've really been to a barber. I just don't let anybody. It's not that I don't want. I wouldn't allow anybody to cut my hair. It's just my hairstyle is so basic. I just see no reason to waste money going to a barber shop to get my hair cut when it's like You know, some people say, well, don't you like going to the barbershop for the social experience? It's like, yeah, I guess. Not really. What social experience? You know, I just never understood that. Um, this purging of videos, though, is going really well. I'm really reducing the count so far. It's taking a bit of time, but we're getting there. Cause I don't know why my penis is so stiff. Oh, stiffer than my boy, Peter Schiff. Peter Schiff is a really cool dude. So, well, that's deleting. Let's see what other comments we have in the channel. All right, what do we got here? Let's see. Look at these nuts. Says, um, in Washington, I woke up to ambulance sirens picking up drug addicts. Today, I woke up to a great horned owl that just wouldn't stop, and bull elk fighting over the bitches. Well, that's not too bad, I guess. It's, you know, trading one thing for another. I think the one thing, you know, the one constant in this universe is, I don't know. There's a lot of constants. There's a lot of variables too. Well, let's see here. Okay, we're purging more videos. Hell yeah, dude. I like Bud Light, it makes me feel right. Oh my god, OMG. I like Bud Light, it makes me feel tight. Oh yeah, yeah. Tell me more. Cause I like Bud Light, it makes me feel right. Oh yeah, yeah. I like Bud Light. Bud Light didn't pay me to make this song as I'm singing it in a juicy man thong. Oh, Bud Light, it makes me feel right. Bud Light, yeah, it makes me feel so tight. Give me that Bud Light, give me that Bud Light, give me that Bud Light now. Give me that Bud Light, give me that Bud Light, give me that Bud Light right now. I want the Bud Light in my ass. I want the Bud Light inside my ass. I want the Bud Light inside my mouth. After it's been in my fucking ass. I want that Bud Light. I want that Bud Light. I want that Bud Light. It makes me feel tight. I want that Bud Light. I want that Bud Light. I want that Bud Light. It makes me feel right. I want that Bud Light. I want that Bud Light because it makes me feel so tight. Oh. I want that Bud Light. I want that Bud Light. Oh. 'Cause I like Bud Light, it makes me feel right. Oh, 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 yeah, yeah. Give me Bud Light, it makes me feel tight. Oh, no, no, OMG. Oh, yeah, yeah. I need more Bud Light, I need it now. Makes me feel right. Let's see. Look at these nuts says Garza, you need a tequila man. You're right. I probably do. I need the tequila. I do need to restock on my. I need to restock my the alcohol in my shelf. I recently finally ran out of vodka. I love having vodka around, by the way. Check my phone actually. Mark Velez says, Bud Light makes me feel tight, quoted by Michael Garza. Look at these nuts. Says vodka is a great breakfast drink. Oh, you can mix it with just about anything. It's fantastic. It's one thing I love about it, man. Okay. I've kind of come to the conclusion that I've become a live streaming channel primarily, and that I've kind of abandoned my quest of doing more short videos. I will still do short videos, but not in as much of an abundance as I've done before. I'm going to probably lay low in doing as many as I've been doing. Um, I felt like I definitely oversaturated the channel in the past with this shit, and it's got to stop at some point. So. One more moment, guys. What are you gay? All right, this is looking good. Mark Velez says you should do some regular videos again and keep live streaming. I agree. I really should do a little more live streaming. I more like this type of video is really just me kind of wanting to just say whatever comes to mind and purge all the videos on Thanksgiving. So this is a Thanksgiving purge. This video is accurate to what this particular the title is accurate to what this episode's really about. And it's purging all my old videos. So. Look at these nuts says Trump wouldn't have demonetized your channel. No, the reason it was demonetized was actually surprisingly something I agree with, that I repurposed too much content. Too much. Now, I could still keep the content if I wanted to and still get tons of subscribers and all that shit, but the risk was this. The risk is if I do that, I am, I risk not being eligible for the program. So the best way to do it is try to create as much original content as possible. Try not to be too spammy, I think, is my main goal. I am trying to focus on quality of content. Even this, I'm still trying to think about, I'm still trying to speak off the cuff, but I'm trying to make even something like this not be a complete waste of time for my viewers. I feel like maybe there's always something I could spew out of my mouth as I'm doing something. And I'm kind of in a bit of a flow state at the moment, which is really nice. Just really going through all these old motherfucking videos, dude. Damn, dude. Okay, so I got like a lot of interesting things coming up on here. Hold on. Fuck. Yeah, just too many. Like, all these are from videos that I've already done. All these short videos. And that's the thing. So it's like, what's the point of having so many old videos that are just really were not that great to begin with, and that were okay, I should say. And I just felt like they just didn't really hit, didn't really do, and they're just taking up more space than it's really needed. And this purging of these old videos and repurposed videos was absolutely necessary. And I do want to qualify for the YouTube Partner Program because I do enjoy doing YouTube, and I would love to get paid to do YouTube, whether it's through super chats. I love getting super chats, by the way. Trump wouldn't have demonetized your channel Yeah, okay, wait, hold on. Mark Velez says, I'm not going to lie. When I first saw this title, I thought you meant you're purging your stomach of Thanksgiving food. Actually, are throw up video? Are there actual videos where people like eat something and throw shit up in front of the camera? And if that's not a thing, is that within the YouTube guidelines? Because I don't think throw up. I mean, they might say that I'm trying to promote bulimia, especially if I'm eating something and then intentionally throwing it up like 15 minutes later. I don't know if I'd want to do that, by the way. That would confuse my body a lot to continuously throw up like that. I don't feel like being bulimic. Um, Yeah, I have a lot of underperforming videos I noticed that just didn't perform very well. And a lot of it's SEO related. A lot of it was me dumping too many videos onto the platform at one time. Really just bad maneuvers on my end. So this was a needed thing. And this gives me the advantage to really focus on trying to make better content um, and being smart about it, you know? No, I didn't spot. Hell yeah. Such a sweet kitty. Man, there's just so much garbage that I mean, like, not all of it's total trash, but it's getting up there in trash. Damn, man. Oh wait, hold on. That's actually a. Man, I'm really going to town on this, dude. I'm just purging these videos from my YouTube channel. Just purge, purge, purge. Just doing them like going through, man. Just really like really pushing hard. Um, let's see. Jeffrey Labute asks, was Trump for Halloween and my buddy? Oh, he's saying Justin. I can't speak today. Jeffrey Labute says he was Trump for Halloween, and his buddy was Justin Trudeau. He's black. That's funny, man. I'm glad the woke stuff is finally dying, and Trump winning was definitely one of the best things that could have happened to America, in my opinion. Because I think a lot of people were sick and tired of the wokening. just don't want to be woke, man. Not everybody's willing to be woke. Not everybody feels it. Not everybody's about that life. And hold on. Oh, hold on. But yeah, well, first off, I want to know, what do you guys think about the video quality of this episode? Because I'm using, like I said, a Pixel 8 camera, and the Pixel 8 camera really is phenomenal, in my opinion. I'm in this episode, I'm using the camera on the back of the phone, the actual high-end, wider lens camera. And yeah, I like the quality personally. I could see it right now. It looks pretty good. Um, I think for high end video production, definitely has a place. Um, I would love to make like an independent film with one of these. My only concern would be would be the audio. I've never done a full on video production like that, but um, the beauty is it just kind of all works out. I also, one of the reasons I love doing live streams is that I don't have to do any video edits. It's all basically, it's all there. No edits need to be done. The content is there. I say what I say. I read some chats. I interact with the audience. This is definitely in my level of domain because this is, in a weird sense, some late night comedy for everybody. You know, what people want and what people can do. But, you know. But I do like having I do really enjoy having a higher quality camera that I could take great video with and just honestly be able to, like I said, interact with you guys on a higher level and have fun while doing it. Because I do have a good time doing this shit. I really do. So the more videos I do, the better I feel, the more fun it is, and I just I can't get enough of it, man. We're all living a reality show, and everyone is always acting low. Not our lives in stereo, 'cause we're all living a reality show. Hmm. All right, it's kind of working. My goal is to get down. How much? Well, how much do I want to get down to on this? I would like to preferably get down to the 2000s range, at least under at least under 3000 by the next 30 minutes. I'd love to try that, which is actually doable, surprisingly. Yeah, it's actually doable because I'm gonna have 3,390 here in just a second. It's looking pretty good. Give me one moment, though. Yep, I'm doing a little slight mukbang here. Oh yeah. I gotta do mukbang at some point, man. Really good. All right. All right. We're all living a reality show, and everyone is always acting low. Trying not to notice, but I'm losing all the focus in my life. Why are you gay? Look bang, huh? Well, I like calling it a mukbang. It's more fun to call it a mukbang. I've been saying it wrong for years. I didn't even realize it. Holy shit. That turns me on. It's all about the mukbang, dude. I'm a muck. I'm a muck. I'm a mukbang. I'm a mukbang. Phonetically, it's mukbang, which is not mukbang. Nermo, I still think it should be called muck, M-U-C-K. That's how I thought it was spelled originally. But then I found out it was M-U-K, and I was like, I'm just going to keep calling it muck. Mukbang. Muck. Mook. Mook. Mukbang. It's a mukbang. It's a mukbang. It's a mukbang. Oh, yeah. It's a mukbang. It's a mukbang. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's a mukbang. I'm the greatest white rapper in the US of A. I don't know why all my homies, they think that I'm gay, but I don't know why. I'm just that kind of guy. But yeah. Oh, I guess she is. She's watching it. Nice. Okay. Messaging my girl on my Pixel. So it's funny. I use my Pixel 5. I also use my computer to message, but it's easier to keep this on standby because I use this for two-factor authentication, which is which is pretty sick actually. It's also just good to have a backup phone. Everybody, if you can, always don't trade in your old phone if it's still really functional, um, because it could still be a very good device, not only to use for other purposes like two-factor authentication or having just simply as a backup device. Having a backup device is so fucking crucial in today's age. I cannot express it enough. I think it's I think it's silly not to have a backup device if I'm being totally frank with everybody here. So but yeah, no, really, the purging of these videos has been really good because I'm getting rid of a lot of the shit videos that just didn't do very well, and I felt like it was just me being, I may have brought up some good points, but if it wasn't doing very well, if nobody sees it, what's the point? And chances are nobody was going to see it because I didn't do the right search engine optimization tricks that I should have used, and maybe the topic wasn't that good. Maybe maybe I thought it was better than it was. Honestly, I'm glad I have a lot of duds that I can actually get rid of. The goal is really just to sorry, I got distracted by a chat here. Mark says you're being you're being frank. The word frank still doesn't quite sound right to me. I like using that word, to be frank. But your name is Mike. But no, I really do enjoy. I think there's a big part of me that just enjoys kind of, because this is a long time coming. I needed to clean up my channel a little bit. There's just so many videos out there that were underperforming, that just didn't do well, didn't get a lot of views, and honestly, if it's just me talking and it's underperforming, I will be more than happy to delete it. But if it's anything important, I keep the important videos, and I get rid of anything that's just me blabbering on. There were, like I said, a lot of videos that I put out just had bad search engine optimization on them. That's why they didn't do very good. And, if it can't be discovered on YouTube, there's no point in it really being on there, the video itself, whatever it may be. One moment, folks. Sorry about that. It's really intense focus right now. So I will say that Google has actually turned me into a forever customer, and I'll tell you why. Everybody's complaining about the Google being a monopoly. Ooh! Ooh! And they're freaking out about Google being a monopoly. Honestly, I agree with my boy Peter Thiel. What Peter Thiel said was basically the whole goal about starting a company, the whole goal of starting a company is to become a monopoly overall in your respective industry, especially if you start out with a lack of competition to begin with. That is the goal, is to become a hyper monopoly. And I love Peter Thiel's theories on that. I'm not against monopolies existing. Um, Oddly enough, I think if here's the thing, if it gets out of hand, usually customers will do what they can to boycott. For instance, people thought nothing could ever compete with YouTube, but it turns out that's actually kind of not true. Rumble has competed with YouTube because YouTube became too woke, and people were getting tired of being censored for having even slightly right-wing opinions. And yeah, so I don't know. The point is, I still don't think Google's a true monopoly. They're trying to break up Google, take intellectual property or turn parts of the company into separate companies, stuff like that. I think that Google, as long as it's not breaking, as long as it's not ruining consumer trust, as long as they're not doing all the wrong shit, I don't know. I'm going off on a ramble here, but I will say that this channel is going to be more focused on live videos. I just want to say that right now, rather than shorts. As much as I love the short videos, I want to be more involved with this channel. I felt like the short videos were kind of a means of me not being as involved as I need to be. I'm still going to put out a short video a day. That's the goal, is to have at least one short video displayed every single day on this channel. And I think that's the smartest thing I could possibly do at this point. I think I'll probably schedule some of them in advance for sure. But yeah, I don't want to oversaturate my channel with tons and tons and tons and tons of short videos. I think it's just kind of not a very productive way of doing things. What I might do, however, is I may make a lot of short videos and put them on maybe X or something like that. Not sure yet. Still not sure on how I want to go about it. But short videos will definitely have a place, but not... And maybe I'll put tons of short videos to advertise the channel on TikTok. Like I said, always still undecided on certain things. And I think it might be a good idea, actually. Because like I said, I still want to do these God, I'm turning into Joe Biden tonight, you guys. Yeah, I want to be able to still do what I'm doing, and do more live. Like I said, focus on the live videos. I've been using AI though to create my thumbnails, oddly enough, and it does create okay thumbnails. I'm gonna give the AI some props. I do pay for ChatGPT, $20 a month. I might as well utilize it to its fullest advantage. So if it can make me a highly original picture that I could use for my YouTube thumbnails for these live videos, I'm gonna do it. Usually they're very ridiculous videos, and I love it that way. I'll keep doing it that way because it's too much fun. We're almost there, you guys. We're 3,337 videos currently, man. We're really purging through a lot of these old ass videos that I've got on here. Yeah, just too many videos that are just not just underperformed. Like I said, keeping the cute ones like the cat videos. The cat videos are always so great. I love the cat ones. They're just too cute, and who could say no to watching a cat video, man? Eventually they'll do well again. Yeah, there's too many underperforming ones. Let's see. But yeah, I do want to say just really quickly, just a happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I really do. I hope you guys had a good one, man. I know that there's been a lot of depression for a lot of people. Just a lot of issues that everybody's been having to face. And I'd prefer to see people happy. I think is really the goal. But yeah, I honestly just want to say that I'm thankful that, first off, I'm thankful I'm still on YouTube. Second, I'm actually thankful to still be able to talk to you guys. I've had some negative influences in my life, and I could have gave up on YouTube and just kind of stopped doing it. But there's one thing I'm gonna say, and if you could take anything away from me, I hope it's this. I don't like to give up. I do like to be persistent when it comes to, if I have a goal, when it comes to any sort of goal, I do really keep going for it. And I'm not gonna lie, when I first started doing YouTube, for instance, and doing the whole podcasting thing, I was really shitty at it. I still think that I am fairly kind of crappy at it, but I'm a lot better than I used to be, is the point. So I improved, and now, I have something that I like. I guess you could say I'm now an OnlyFans channel on YouTube, really. But let's read the comments real quick. Brittany V says, "Oh, Brittany's on the chat. The love of my life, by the way." Brittany says, "You started with 9.1K videos, and you're down to like 3.3K, I think." Yeah, that's exactly it. Right now, I'm actually looking. It's funny, I'm purging videos while I'm talking to you guys and looking at the chat. See what I'm down to now. Yeah, 3,000. I'm still 3,000. Okay. So, well, that's because I didn't delete these ones yet. 1 second, everybody. Yeah, there's just like a lot of dumb videos that I've put out that at the time I was focusing too much on quantity and not quality, and it just wasn't. It worked to a point, but I think what started really working was me finding out what the best medium was on YouTube and really going for it. And when I found that vertical live videos were the best way to go, I started realizing that was the way to go. So I really wanted to go for it. So. Mark Velez says, "Just imagine saying to someone, I'm gonna be frank. See what I mean? It's odd." Well, Frank may be a name, a common name for sure. I believe that the word frank originally was meant as kind of like state of being at one point. The way the language is around that, I still don't know the origins of the phrase. I'm going to be frank with you. Let me be frank. You know, those phrases. I'm still. You know, I like using them though. They're very fun to use overall. All right, let's take a look here. Really, just I think I might stop deleting videos here in a little bit because, as much as I would love to get down to the 2000s range, it's just because I'm doing these about like 40 at a time, 40 videos at a time, and it does take a bit of time. It really does. Let's see here. Charlie Munger is a better investor. Okay, that'll stay. That's a good one. So I'm also looking for the ones that have a lot of likes on them. Keeping those. I keep the ones with all the likes on them. You know, if there's some dislikes, that's fine. But if the dislike to like ratio is kind of crazy, like if there's more dislikes, I'm like, okay. I do want to save my like to dislike ratio for this channel a little bit. Even though I don't like to kiss ass, I still like to have my opinions. Yeah, I need to do more anti-Bitcoin live videos. I think that would be good. Where I talk about the negatives, and I want to try to have more of a layout of things I want to talk about because I think that would be perfect to have just to have a layout of all the things that I really want to discuss because it's just a good idea. I gotta take a shower here in a bit, you guys. I feel very icky because I didn't take a shower at all today, and I do feel icky when I don't take a shower. And it would be nice to go to bed feeling kind of clean, so. Because we're all living a reality show. Oh. It kind of feels good. It feels like I'm kind of cleaning up. Like, you know how like you're cleaning out like a closet or something like that. You're like figuring out like what do I need in here. I'm actually thinking about doing that here pretty soon. Now that I think about it, I might do something like that over the weekend at some point. I'm not sure. Figure that out though. So one of the reasons I was so bummed out about not being able to be monetized on YouTube, well, at least being because I still have that $95 I racked up because I still have an AdSense account. They didn't ban my AdSense account by any means. I'm still able to be monetized. The only flaw, the only problem I have at this point is that I have to, in order for me to reapply, I have to make sure that I'm complying with all the rules that I don't always agree with YouTube. But honestly, if it means that I get closer to financial freedom, I'll do it. I'll comply with those rules. Because having another stream of income while I get to talk about the one thing I really do like, and that's investing. Well, I love talking about politics. I don't always need to. I think finally, you know, the one thing that I wanted was to see the death of the woke shit. And politically, I don't need to talk politically anymore. It's awesome because I think America's finally woken up to how stupid the woke stuff was. And So I get to talk about what I'm really passionate about, and that is, first off, I love being creative. I'm not gonna lie. I would love to do, if I could. The one job I would love to do all day is to do software development all day. Um, that would be awesome. It would be a little grueling, but it'd be fun to me. Yeah, I wouldn't say all day. I wouldn't want to do it, but maybe 6 hours a day, and the rest of the day I just do whatever I want. Right? I think, hell, 5.5 hours. I could do a lot in a 5.5 hour span. Just watch. But yeah, so the channel has kind of reached where it wants to be. I got the subscribers I want. Um, I even got the viewership I want. That's cool. Um, Mark Velez says, "I think I'm the only live viewer here, listening to your monologue. Give me some credit." Just kidding. No, I do tend to go on a lot of different monologues, a lot of different tirades with what I say. Um, I got a lot to say. I will say, all things considered, though, I really am still very stoked about having this new Pixel 8 Pro. Um, Having a new phone is always very exciting, especially one that has a really good camera like this. The camera is fan-fucking-tastic. I get to see what everything looks like. Um, this is just cool. It's nice to have a professional camera, too. And oddly enough, the microphone on the Pixel 8 Pro is really freaking good. Um, I'm stunned. Like, the audio quality for this thing is better than I could have imagined, is all I can say. Um, but yeah, no, I just want to thank everybody for viewing this, and always, the people who still want to watch all my craziness. Um, from the bottom of my heart, I just want to say thank you, because couldn't have done this without you guys. Really couldn't, and I still want to keep, making as much content as possible, and I think doing more live videos is good too for the channel. It's just fun. Cause I just have one thing to say. I'm a Bud Light, and it makes me feel right. And I know my Bud Light is true. Cause if you love Bud Light, and it makes you feel tight, all I know is one thing's true. I'm gonna do something real quick, since we're getting into the Christmas spirit here soon. Cause I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. Cause I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. May my wish come true. Baby, all I want for Christmas is you. That's for my girl right there. That little ditty. I shouldn't say ditty anymore, actually. You don't want to say ditty anymore. It's not kosher. You don't want to talk about ditty and romance. They don't go together anymore. I thought ditty and romance did. Till all the ditty stuff happened. I was like, Diddy, what are you doing? Damn it. The Didster. Man, I got way too many videos. All right, got rid of a few more videos, man. So many videos. So many videos. Another thing that's really cool, like I said, man, I'm lucky because if you guys are looking for a good phone to have as a backup, though, the Pixel 5, honestly, is a very, very, very good phone. And hell, man, I can't recommend it enough, to be honest. Lucky I got it. And yeah, lucky I got this new Pixel 8, man. I really, it's a steal. It's a steal of a deal. How I was able to get a Pixel 8 Pro. Seriously, a steal of a deal. Like it's bewildering sometimes. Cause I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. Alright, kind of clearing up the last bit of this mess here. Yeah, really kind of cleaning up whatever I can find here. This is it's a little difficult, man, because I'm getting to the rub here. With the short videos, I've definitely deleted a lot of short videos. I've had way more short videos than I honestly expected to have. So many short videos, in fact, that kind of just still need to purge as much as possible. You know, and then getting down to the lower amounts of videos in the channel makes it easier to keep the quality shit. Like I said, now sometimes the audience, you know, helps me figure out what good content is, because sometimes I'm not gonna lie, maybe I don't know what good content is, and figuring out what an audience wants is really the key. You know, content that I like to create obviously may not resonate with an audience, and that's the whole point. I mean, I'm still gonna be me. I'm still gonna talk about the subjects I want to talk about. But as far as it goes, though, I still want to be the anti-Bitcoin channel. I still want to be the anti-grifter channel. But I also want to be the pro long-term investment channel. I want to be focused more on the things that I'm for rather than against. And the things I'm for are obviously investing, you know, what long-term investing, not short-term. I do swing trade. That's a form of short-term investing, but I only do that for like 15% of my portfolio, and I use the biddy. Biddy my titty, dude. I realized I've been doing this for like an hour and 30 minutes already. I should probably turn off the feed, but I do want to say thank you guys for viewing. I really appreciate it big time. I think I'm going